Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And they'll use the ground game here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's gone. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to room. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Nelson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 1st down and more. He's still running. QB in the clear now. He finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that previous play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the 2nd down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Braun. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here's a throw underneath with a back. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution for a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Second and long now at the 17. To throw, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Staley. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense is back out on the field. Passing game is so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. He's brought down but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Will keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Dogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Caught on the outside, it's Phillips. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, BYU.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. He hands it to the back. Great swings at the 40. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
To the air, it's Nelson. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs. It's Hill. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Nelson. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Vaughn. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow just goes through his arms.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Look out. Room to run here. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his fifth catch and counting.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 28. BYU, 10.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. spark right now to cut into this big lead. He's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Nelson. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Phillips.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run it. He breaks free. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Slangs a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback. And
a deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 37. That's enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Blocked by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to 36.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down by a solid gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB keeper all the way. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Handoff to the single back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What a
job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Can he get there on the ground? He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now here's the toss play. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up. short throw complete to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the offense will just take a knee. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but